Hey everyone, this is Christy Heimbach. I am uploading this video to give everyone a chance to review what we did for Parent Night last Thursday, or if you missed it, just to collect some of that information. So, quick introductions. Once again, I'm Christy. I'm new here. I'm working mostly with the high school program. My number is 570-279-0470. So please reach out if you need anything. The other people that are working very closely with high school this year is Leo, Malachi, and Hector, and all of their information is right there. The year at a glance. So we're doing about project groups, which I'll talk about in a little bit. Those cover technology, entrepreneurship and business, social justice, culture and travel, and then of course we're doing our senior workshops. And our senior workshops are going to focus on like financial aid, finishing up your application process, writing really strong college essays, and the things that no one really briefs you for as you're entering a new campus. Another thing that we're going to be focusing on in November is our extra give, and you guys all know what that is. And then in the spring, we're focusing really on SAT prep for our sophomores and juniors. We're adding a new group into our projects. We're going to do performing arts, and students are going to have the chance to do 2 different groups. So for example, in the fall, they might choose social justice, and then in the spring, they might do performing arts or culture and travel or business. So students are going to get an opportunity to do 2 of those for the most part. And then spring, we're taking a pretty cool spring break trip for the seniors, which I will talk about in a little bit. All right, so at this time, you can pause the video to just go over some of these. Expectations and routines, they are very similar to years past, but I do want everyone to go over them. One of the big things that we're pushing is silent study hall this year, because we just really want to give the scholars the best that we can give them, and we really want to propel them forward, get them ahead of the rest of their class. Scholars, so I'm right here, are going to be hopefully meeting with a tutor at least once a week. We're going to get that going probably in the next 2 weeks here. You will be expected to sign up by Friday for the following week of tutoring sessions. I'm just going to let you guys read the rest of that and soak it in. And here is another slide of expectations and routines. You guys can stop the video now to read it. This is basically the same as it has been in the past. Senior lesson this year is going to be from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Thursdays. And you're also going to just schedule short check-ins with your mentors at least once every 2 weeks, just so we can keep up with what you're doing and support you in whatever way we need. All right, so I mentioned project groups. We are doing project groups this year, or another name for that is experiential learning. And we kind of just want to explain what this is for those of you that might not know. So what experiential learning is you basically take what you might learn in a classroom, but then you learn it by applying it in real life, by getting your hands dirty and actually accomplishing like a final goal. So for example, running a student-led business throughout the year and actually developing that business rather than sitting in a classroom and learning just business terminology and doing research about like how these businesses are formed. Why do we want to do that? This is really important to us for multiple reasons. So first of all, it's a great resume builder for college applications. Colleges want to see people doing work that they're passionate about. They want to see hands-on things. They want to see people making a difference and like really gaining those skills. The other thing is we really want to do this because it's going to be formatted into small groups. There's going to be a lot more individualized attention, and that just helps the learning process. So those are 2 of the reasons that we're choosing to do more of experiential learning. Our expectations for this, now this is really important. Each high school member has been assigned to a group, okay? 9th through 11th grade is absolutely required to come to each of their project group meetings, especially because we only meet once a week. The seniors are very much encouraged to attend, but at this point will not be penalized for not attending. You may be rewarded for attending through our kind of intrinsic reward system that we're going to get going. However, we know that the seniors have a lot on their plates right now. They're going to be meeting every Thursday for these college workshops. And so They are not absolutely required to attend. They're encouraged. However, if they are not attending, they still need to let myself or one of the other mentors know that they are not going to be able to make it. All right, so here is some details about the projects that are happening this semester. We have technology, where you're going to build your own apps and websites. Business, you're going to create a student-run startup. Culture and travel, we're going to really hear stories around the world, get out in the community, locally, regionally, and just learn about people that are different than us. And then social justice, our hope is that by the end of the social justice semester, students will be able to log 40 hours of community service and also be able to job shadow at a place that they're really interested in. So for example, if a student wants to become a doctor, then hopefully we will be able to get them into a hospital so they can really investigate that career option. All right, so here are the groups. You may also pause right now to look at this. There are just a few of you that have not made it onto this list yet because you have not completed a survey for me saying what group you would like to be a part of. There's also a few of you that we've really tried to work it around your work schedules, your sports schedules, things like that, and sometimes it just won't work. And so we really, really encourage you, if you do have some flexibility, for example, in your work schedule, make those changes now so you can start coming as soon as possible. So technology, we have Elias and Jonathan. Business, Janelle, Hosea, Kayla, Jaden, Victor, Lady, Natan, Jocelyn, Andrew, Jaden, Jerica, Tony, and Mikey. Culture and travel, we have Tori, Remaz, Alexia, Yovi, Kayla, Jen, Sarah, Freedom, Jordan, Jaylene, and Waterloo. And social justice, we have Zai, McDess, Damien, Nivani, Jolia, Nardos, Lewis, Alondra, Shaleka, Kayla, and Kylie. And coming up are the times that you're going to meet. All right, so technology meets Mondays and Tuesdays from 5:30 to 7 p.m. The start was yesterday, and we had both of you guys here, so good job. Business meet Tuesdays from 6 to 8, and additional times may be added according to what project you're actually deciding to do. That start is going to be September 13th, so next Tuesday. Social justice groups are starting next Wednesday, the 14th, and they're from 6 to 8. And then culture and travel are every second and fourth Wednesday, just because there's a lot more that goes into that with moving around. And yeah, once again, 6 to 8, and that starts also September 14th. Based on where we are heading for the day, when we do go out, there are days that you are going to need to be here earlier, and hopefully we are going to get you a calendar of those dates within the next 2 weeks, so you're very, very sure when you need to be here and what for. All right, so one last thing I want to talk about, this is really exciting, is seniors. We're doing something extra special for you this year. The way that you, I guess I should say, the way we want to reward you. We want to reward you for all of your hard work. And so we are taking a spring break trip abroad for you guys. It's going to be super exciting. I'm not telling you the country that we're going to yet. You just have to find out. The way that you can keep your ticket on this trip is that you are showing up, you're maintaining your good grades, you're calling us if there are conflicts, and just like maintaining our relationship, keeping us in the loop. Just like letting us know how we can support you. So just, really representing those 6 pillars while you're at Attollo and while you're not at Attollo. All right, so here's the last thing that we did at Parent Night. So these are the things that I want you to keep in mind for the students that are going to be with me on Thursday and next week. If you haven't signed the contract, you need to come in and sign the contract. We need to get your contact information. So you're welcome to send me that contact info. I need names, emails, phone numbers of both the scholars and their parents. We have a carpool sheet that is circulating now in case transportation is an issue. We don't ever want transportation to be an issue because we want you in these doors. So just let us know if transportation is an issue. And then there are still 4 of you that have not done the survey yet. So those are the people that have not been placed in the groups. Probably the easiest thing for you to do would be to email me and tell me, or text me and tell me what project group you are most interested in. All right, guys, I think that is it. This is being sent out with a text and an email. I'm going to collect names for who is going to be able to be here tomorrow for senior night, starting our programming and who's going to be able to be here for our first project group next week. So I will be collecting those names and touching base with all of you, and I hope you guys had an awesome holiday weekend and a really good week of school thus far. So we will talk soon. Take care.